my camera settings too, you guys. So keep in mind, if there's a video where the quality is just like bomb, like, oh my gosh, girl, that HD quality, yes, then let me know, because I'm trying to see which one works better, and I still haven't figured it out yet. Okay, so you guys, back at it again with another video. Welcome to my YouTube channel. For all my new subscribers and everyone, hello, hi guys, love you guys. Thanks for joining me for Vlogust, and for any vlog style videos instead of these main channel videos, you can check out my second channel. It's Ashley, and the description bar has all my links for my social media and all that good stuff as well. Okay, let's get into this video. Is this the right career for you? Okay, I felt the need to record this because I think people think this job is something that it not always is. This is not a glamorous job, let's be honest. For those in aviation, we get this like people from the outside looking in don't understand. And I think I'm bad about this because I feel like I make the job look glamorous to a certain extent, and with things that I say and do and places that I get to go, it just seems like I'm just living this crazy life, and my Instagram pictures full of cute pictures at the beach and going here and going out the country. Okay, that is true. I enjoy and I live it up. On my layovers, on my days off, I have a great time. But when I am working, when I am on call, when I am doing the job, it is not always this pretty, amazing, beautiful, like ooh type thing. And then that's another thing. Even when you see us walking through the concourse in our uniforms with our crew bags, and we're just acting like it's the runway and like we're laughing and talking, what you don't understand is we just had the craziest flight ever, and we're so done with it, and we're just like, whew, glad that is over, because essentially you don't take work home with you. Once you get off that plane, bloop, new day, reset, it's over. But let's talk about if this is the right job for you or not. Okay, now, number one, people want to be in the aviation industry, not just flight attendants, but pilots, gate agents, ramp agents, or I don't know if they call themselves ramp agents, ramp workers, ACS, which is airport customer service, ticketing, like all of these jobs that are within a aviation type field. People want this because they want travel benefits. Let's be honest, you want to travel, you want to see the world, you want to change your pace. There's all these things that you want to do, and you're like, how can I do this? I can't afford to just buy a plane ticket every other month, can't get a hotel and then food and then accommodations and figure out, that's too much. Let's join the aviation field and get those buddy passes for my family, or get those travel benefits for them, and then I travel for free, and let's just do it all. Let's be honest, that's a huge reason why this job attracts so many people for so many different reasons. Number one is those travel benefits. So there's nothing wrong with that. Admitting that you do want to travel, that's fine. I think it's very honest. I think that's such a huge perk of the job. Why not use that to your advantage? But with that, with anything comes some responsibility. So yes, you do get some crazy, amazing travel benefits, but don't let that make you forget that this is still a job. When you start this job, that transition period of you having your normal regular job to working in the aviation industry, no one understands it, and no matter how much I talk about it, you still don't understand it till you're going through it, till you get to training and you're like, wait a minute, why am I doing so many door drills? When are they going to teach me how to open a can? Like, it doesn't work how you think it does at all. It is like night and day. But if you're not a person who works well under pressure, or who works well under strict time, what is the word I'm looking for? Strict time limits, we'll go with that. Don't apply. Like, you need to have some time management skills. Let me say, I procrastinate quite a bit. Even when it comes to just doing things like, we have computer like learning things that we have to do. Even I'm like, when is it due? It's due on the 15th. Okay, I'll do it the 14th. Like, but understand that meeting goals and meeting deadlines is something with this job that is very, very, very key. You have to do this. You have to be able to work well under pressure and quickly. So, and I say that mostly because of the training. Training teaches you that, and I think that's why training can be so intense for some airlines, is because they want to see how well you work under pressure. And if you can get through that, you can get through anything. Because once you finish training and you get on the line, you're just like, oh yes, now I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, and this is better. But your day-to-day life changes drastically, and there's no routine. So if you're a person who really just needs this routine, like you have to have this a certain way, you might not want to do this, because let me tell you, this job is so random and it's so all over the place. You get to the plane, you get all your passengers loaded up on there, you're like, whoa, about to go. Oh, by the way, there's a mechanical. Everyone's gonna have to get off. We're gonna have to go to another gate, get on another plane, and do this all over again. And you're just like, what is this? Like, this isn't what I signed up for. You need to be able to be a people's person, whether you want to be a people's person that day or not. Like, let's be honest, there are days when I come to work where I'm not in a bad mood necessarily, but I'm not just like, oh yeah, hey, I'm Ashley, da, 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 da. Like, I'm just kind of like, okay, I'm at work today, let's get through the day. I'm tired, I need coffee, my stomach is killing me, like, you know, whatever the reason might be. But regardless of what kind of mood I'm in, I come on that plane, I'm at work, okay? So it's time for me to put my face on, smile, grin and bear it, get through it, be professional, still give the best version of me whether I want to. So you might not be in the mood for work every day, but you have to get in the mood. Like, yeah, you're at work. So even though this job is so flexible, still treat it like a job, because that's what it is. And you can be let go for not doing your job correctly, so you might want to do it right. You're not micromanaged, and that's one thing that I do really love. I have a manager, he's awesome. I hardly ever see him, but when I do, it's always like, oh my gosh, hey, I love you so much. You know, it's really good because I have it. He's great. But there's not someone who's like behind me on the cart saying, did you serve that Diet Coke? Did you fill it up correctly? Did you give them this? Like, you really have quite a bit of freedom. So don't take advantage of that. Don't let that get to your head, and know what to do with it. Because some people get out on the line and now they realize what the job entails and they're doing it, and they're just like not even like just half I'm trying to think, I need a better phrase to say this because I can't say that. Just not giving their best. We'll put it that way. And they think, whatever, no one's here to watch me. And then things happen, and you had a manager on your flight, but they were incognito. They didn't have their uniform on. You didn't know it was a manager. They saw what you did, and now you're in trouble. So it's just like, it's easier to just do things the right way all the time than to take advantage of this somewhat relaxed environment. You have to be prepared to deal with language barriers, people that can't communicate with you in a way that you might understand. That happens to me a lot. I think it's because of the way I look. People think I speak Spanish, and they come up to me and they are getting it, and I'm like, ooh, yes, I love the way you talk. Hablo English. I'm like, English. No español, sorry. You have to be able to deal with crying babies. Oh, that I struggle with that. I'm always like, can you go in the galley? Like, I can't hold your baby. You have to be able to deal with people with different views and personalities as you, and I mean that culturally, because some people come on the planes and they're really rude, or they're really blunt, or they're really intense, and you're just like, what? But that, you don't know how someone was raised or where they're from, and you have to be able to deal with that. You have to be able to deal with kids, you know, people that are needy, people that have disabilities, people that might take longer to board, people that have never flown before, people that are afraid to fly. There's all these different personalities and things that are coming on the plane, and you need to handle it all and just, you know, you need this, you need that, and just get it all and take it care of. You also need to have a good memory. This is something that I'm still working on, because let me tell you, when we have to do like pre-departure drinks for first class, and 2B wanted a Sprite, 2C wanted a gin and tonic, 3B wanted a Woodford on the rocks, 4B wanted, I'm like, okay, let me write this down because I am not going to remember all this. I have such bad short-term memory. So you just need to be able to memorize a lot of things because a lot of things are going to be thrown at you quickly. Everyone doesn't understand that they're not the only passenger on there. So you get a lot of requests just from walking up and down the aisle, and the person all the way in the back that just asked you for a blanket doesn't know that the person in the middle is, you know, just cut themselves and needs a band-aid. Like, so just be able to assess everyone individually and then kind of deal with the things that are more prevalent first, and then get to those things that are not necessarily as pressing. Also, this is where your crew members come in. You can't do it all alone. That's what they're there for. So you can say, oh hey, I forgot to get a seatbelt extension for 15 Charlie, can you go grab that for me? So just be able to communicate and be able to express yourself quickly and respectfully. I'm saying all these things and I feel like the title of the video isn't like where I wanted this video to go. It kind of hasn't. I think I'm getting my point across and giving some tips that I do think are really important, but I also feel like there's so much more. But this video, well, can't be this long. So if you want a part 2, I would love to share even more things on, do you really want to be a flight attendant? And if this job is the right career for you. I would be, you know, I'd be more than happy to express that some more, but I do want to cut this one short. Also, I have a trip in a few hours and I want to take a nap before my sign-in. So yeah, I hope you guys are still enjoying Vlogust and my vlogs on my second channel as well, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.